this is like a aluminum metallic. So think about, guys, what that could do for you, charging multiple devices at once. I'm going to take this iPhone, put it in the standby mode, just like that, how secure it is, and then look at how pretty that is. So you can kind of filter everything in between and get your real-time battery percentage. Look at just how nice it is with the indicator light going on and off. So what does it offer for this price? You know, it's the full setup. It handles the iPhone all the way up to the new Series 17 Apple Watch, including the Ultra and the AirPods. And the best part, it actually supports 5-watt fast charging for the new Apple Watches. We're talking about 0 to 80% in about 50 minutes with no clutter and definitely time-saving space. But what all is included in this, you know, with the sleek design and all that? Well, so this is the most popular color as well. And as you can see, there's nothing on here right now, so it's not really lighting up. But, you know, if I were to put my AirPods in, as you can see, there is a light for the AirPods. On the left, it's for the phone, and it's notifying when the charging is happening. Now, please do keep in note that for something like the Apple Watch, for example, there is nothing besides the heads-up display that you need to kind of be looking at, you know, that will kind of help charge. So as you can see, this is right now about 75-80% done charging. So I'm gonna keep it on the remainder of this video and then come back to it, so you guys can kind of note in real time actually how much is being charged. And with this base and support, it's made out of high quality materials. So this is like a aluminum metallic, strong, sturdy structure, as you can see, with this nice plastic. And then you're going to be kind of notified of everything that is going on. And you know, if the magnet is weak, right, your $1,000 iPhone ends up on the floor. But this 712M has a very satisfying thud. It's secure, and check this out, because it is MagSafe compatible, right, you can flip it horizontally, perfect for standby mode. You get your clock, your widgets, and your notification at eye level when it charges. Let me kind of get my other phone and kind of demonstrate to you what that looks like in this standby mode. So it kind of doubles then as an alarm clock and other stuff. So of course, the big selling point of this item is, compared with, right, the other products, here, let's angle this so you can see this nicely, is the fast charging for the watch. So most budget chargers will only give you 2.5 watts, which takes forever. This puts out 5 watts. SwanScout itself claims it can hit 80% on a Series 10 in about 51 minutes. So if you're someone who forgets to charge your watch until right before you leave the house, this is definitely a lifesaver, as well as the aesthetics. So as you can see, right, the base is dedicated for AirPods or any QI compatible earbuds. There's a small LED indicator, as I was mentioning, that shows you it's drawing power, so you don't have to wake up to dead headphones, right? So the real value, of course, is in this desk transformation. As you can see, with one machine, right now, if this machine was not here, you would need to have one charger, 2 ports, right? One charger here, one charger here. Like, take this out the photo, charger, it would look kind of disgusting. This you can even hide right underneath where your bed is. And then just like that, if you need to put it, you know, draw it lower so it takes up less of this space even, you are having an aesthetically pleasing and elegant space to kind of charge all your essentials, right? It's actually, you know, a perfect travel companion if you think about it, since with one piece you can just throw this into a brick in your bag and you're set for the hotel room, and you know, no having to share other different outlets. This can all do it in one. So at the $14.99 price point, which is what it's at right now, this is basically an impulse buy that actually adds value to your life. Even at the $29 list price, it holds its own against big names. So the final verdict, if you have the Apple Trinity, as I like to call it, like I do, the phone, the watch, and the buds, and you're tired of the clutter, this 712M Scout is a win. It looks professional, it charges fast, and it doesn't break the bank. Here's another aerial view of what it looks like, as well as another side view. Just look at how amazing this logo is, how amazing this is, you know, quality, durable materials with a strong magnetic feel. So I've been using this for a few days now, and it hasn't let me down. So overall, if we're talking about value, name recognition, quality, materials, how everything is going to be working, as you can see, these AirPods are charged. I would definitely give this a 10 out of 10. As you can see, just looking at here, let me put this back into the port. Since we were talking, it's already a few percentage went up in just a span of a few minutes. So think about, guys, what that could do for you, charging multiple devices at once, avoiding a clutter, avoiding unnecessary cables. You just need one USB-C. So once this old one gets out, you can put a new one or use your own USB-C. It doesn't matter necessarily. It's honestly, this is a easy buy. I would recommend this to 1,000 people. Buy this product, guys. Another thing people might have, you know, a question about in specific, right, is these little LED lights. How viable are they, you know, when it starts getting dark out? So what I'm gonna do is put this light here, turn the lights off and on, so you can kind of get a feel for, in the dark, what it looks like. As you can see, it's really not that bright. It's ever so noticeable, but it's not bad. You know, it's definitely, there could be a worse. So just look at that, by the way, how nice and elegant that looks, even in the dark time. Guys, sorry, this is kind of post-production a little bit, but the one thing that kind of does suck, that I will, you know, kind of point to, is with AirPods, it will work charging with the case, but for your iPhone, for example, with this case, it's not going to charge. I do have to charge it bare, so that is something to keep in mind. If you want to grab one, I'm gonna have the link down in the description below. If this video helped you out, by the way, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me bring these honest reviews to you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.